All we know is that soon, hopefully, I don't even know.
And looks like we're off.
That's right. I was gonna talk about how this is double elimination. So this race,
Double elimination. That's what I
yes.
was trying to think of.
So whoever loses this race goes into the losers bracket, where they are in dire peril of being dropped out of the bracket entirely.
Right. So what we're going to see right here is Space Jump First, where our runners abuse the straight dash mechanic with their scan visor to reach the space jump item early, and we have power bombs.
Unfortunate.
Not the best, but I mean,
it's a form of bomb they can use to open up a few checks once you find a morph ball.
Yeah. I didn't see what was behind this ship.
Neither did I. I was looking at Super Bros who didn't check.
Yeah.
It's generally considered good form to check what's behind the ship, just for that little bit of knowledge.
Exactly. Now we're going to be making our way over to Chozo, where I'm guessing they're going to fight Hive Mecha all the way towards the end and have to backtrack all the way to Talon to get their artifact hints and possibly Morph Ball.
So at this point, Hive Mecha is only going to be able to have one of three items: Morph Ball, Space Jump, or a Missile. Right. Depending on which one, depends on how rude of a backtrack, if any backtrack at all, this game is going to make us do here.
Yeah. It looked like a Missile on Grapple Edge.
Super Bros get some nice scan dash. And Missile on Vault Ledge. This is...
Okay. Yeah.
It's looking so very... Just not a whole lot interesting yet. We're going to wait and see what cracks this seed open.
Very basic.
Mm-hmm.
And what's in Ruin Nursery?
Yeah, THK doesn't... Neither of our runners are going to do the quick check. Yeah, I like to do a quick little check around. I mean, I can see why they don't, because it's highly unlikely that they're not going to be coming back to Ruin Nursery, so...
Right, might as well check it on their way back.
Yeah, save just those couple of frames by not doing the peak at Nursery.
Yeah. Let's see, and that's Morph Ball.
It's going to be a gross backtrack. So logic is now going to dictate that we go all the way back to Talon.
It's probably a missile behind the ship.
Guarantee it's a missile at this point.
Yeah.
I suppose absolute worst case, it's Space Jump. That would just be rude.
Oh, God. Yes, that would be...
Ugh.
I don't know if it's just me, but the commentary stream seems a little lower quality than usual. It's usually low quality, but it's even lower this time.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of graininess to it as well.
Yeah.
That's a missile. So, man, they're really... Oh, this is going to be one of those slow start seeds, isn't it? Where we're just going to be just dredging the depths of every accessible point.
I'm going to laugh if it's Space Jump under the ship.
Oh, please no. So if it is Space Jump underneath the ship, that means that missile right there that THK got a scan dash off of is the intended missile in progression.
Yeah.
And that's one of the latest points in Metroid Prime you can go without a missile.
Yeah. THK not checking Ruin something. The Morph Ball room.
Yeah, Ruin they can't. There's a missile door.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm dumb.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas you cannot access without missiles in this game.
I'm getting seeds mixed up again. I played one offline before this.
I was watching Weakest Link and the others do a highly trick required seed or a high trick required seed with obfuscated items.
Yeah, I was gonna join that one, but I had some tech issues and before it. But let's see, THK getting his missile and then going to check his artifact hints.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Or possibly to forget Crash Site to do...
That's bombs!
Oh! Okay, so... So that means we're going to have to backtrack to Chozo again and then come all the way back again to get whatever's out here.
Where does bombs mean? I get... Oh my god. It's the first missile in Ruined Gallery. I think it's in the Ruined Gallery Morph Ball tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that might just be the single worst first missile location I've ever seen. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for covering me. I completely.
Oh, no problem.
I mean, the good news is that they have bombs. We've seen quite a few races where bombs are a pivotal item, where they just aren't being found anywhere. But so at least we have those. But that missile is being a real pain right now. It's running away. It does not want to be caught.
Okay, so I'm confused right now. Where would missiles be at this point?
I'm pretty sure it's Ruined Gallery. There's a little morph ball tunnel in Ruined Gallery. That's accessible. I think that's it. It has to be there. Unless that's Space Jump, which would be even more comical.
I'm done. They have morph ball.
Oh, also, Nursery. Nursery is in Logic right now, too.
Okay.
I'm silly.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Oh, what a gross seed. So THK is doing a fun little sandable terrain here. We stand on top of this and skip most of the morph ball tunnel.
Yeah.
God.
Getting our first missiles.
What a first missile location. That is awful. So they have a couple of choices from here. THK is going to go back down towards Hive Totem. Get a few checks down that way. We'll see if Super Bros follows or goes to Ruined Shrine or the rest of Chozo instead.
Yeah. I mean, these are right on the way. I don't see why not.
Yeah. The main thing that I feel is maybe they just really want to check Ruined Shrine. But
yeah, and get Vault out of the way.
oop, sending that plasma into the ground. THK is going to get another skip on Hive Totem. For those who don't know, the Hive Totem activation is on the bridge, so as long as you just don't touch the bridge, the boss fight never starts.
Yeah. And if you do start the boss fight, you can leave the room with another scan dash and reload it.
Mm-hmm. And
try again. As long as you don't touch the bridge again. Sorry, go ahead.
No, not even try again, actually. It once you activate the boss fight, that trigger's gone forever, even if you don't kill the boss. So if you deload it, you can just walk across the room as much as you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that part. I thought you had to skip it again.
No, thankfully. I've got an energy tank. I don't think we'll see either of these runners go for the energy tank. I know we won't see THK go. He tends to play a bit riskier.
Yeah. Although there is Watery Hall. I mean, if there's something down there, they might need an energy tank for that.
Yeah, the odds of that though are pretty slim because of how awful of a location it is.
Yeah, that's true.
It's such a bad location, even the game doesn't want anything to do with it.
Okay, I can.
Oh, yeah, we got an energy tank right anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, and here we go. Super Bros is actually going for the first energy tank in Vault.
Okay, looks like he's going for the cutscene skip.
Mm-hmm. No, nowhere near enough speed on that, unfortunately. You need to go all the way to the far flat end of that branch.
Yeah.
So,
can't you do it from the other side? There's a little platform there.
I've never seen anyone do it from the other side.
I've done it with Space Jump, but I don't know if you could do it without it.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone do it without.
Okay.
But the reason THK did that is to attempt to skip that cutscene, as it does save a little bit of time in real-time attack.
Mm-hmm.
But THK is going to be heading on back to Varia. Well, maybe it's Varia. We're going to be heading back to Talon. As, I don't know. Here's the weird thing about this choice. There is more in Chozo, and we might see Super Bro. This might be a route divergence, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, with their loadout, they have most of Chozo all the way down to Furnace.
Yeah, you can go get Charge and check Dynamo.
Mm-hmm.
And Zoid.
Might just be choosing to do this now, get the artifact hints, because there's not looking to be any time to go back to Talon anytime soon. So it might just be this might be a sort of pulling the band-aid.
Yeah, but there could be the conflict of whether they want to go through the Chozo elevator to Magmore because there's one less cutscene, and then you don't have to backtrack from like where the Talon elevator is.
Yeah. We will see if Super Bros is following suit as well. Both of them going to be putting mid Chozo off for later.
And THK checking frigate crash site, getting his first powerbomb expansion. No, second.
Yeah, second one. Very nice find.
Yeah. Yeah, there's several ways you can get up there. You can do the scan dash you did, or you can do underwater slope jump with or without space jump. The one space jump is fairly easy, but without it, it's a little bit different and it's a lot harder.
I've never actually gotten the one without space jump. I hate that one. Ugh.
Yeah. Gotten it maybe 3 times that I can think of. And THK checking his artifact hints. We only have 6 artifacts in the tournament logic to kind of speed up the seeds a bit.
Keep them from just becoming 100% seeds, which happens far more often with just 12 artifacts.
Yeah, and he's probably not going to read the hints right away. He's just going to scan them to read later in his pause menu. Oh, and superbros got...
Who needs hints? Just go get them.
Yeah, most of the artifacts you're going to pick up along the way anyway. And
wow!
Okay.
Well, if we have an Omega Lock seed, that'll make this a lot easier.
Yeah. And if we find space jump soon, I'm guessing Root Cave is going to be in logic soon.
Yeah, we still need grapple and space jump, but yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I see X-ray early, I think of Root Cave.
It's a fair thing to think of, definitely. Because, I mean, there aren't a whole lot of checks the game requires.
Oh, and we're checking our hints. Transport Tunnel B, Research Core, Research Lab Hydra, Metro Quarantine, something, Fungal Hall Access, Furnace. Okay,
I missed which quarantine it was, because both of them have items.
Yeah, so one of them could be bad. If it's Quarantine B, then that's pretty far in lower mines, right before OP, Omega Pirate. And, that could be required.
It's a long trek to get to there, and it requires supers, which is... That's the main thing you hate to see in artifact locations, is any additional requirements beyond the base requirements.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone in chat caught which quarantine it was.
And THK checking Root Cave. We might see Scan Dash to get the Root Cave item after he checks Transport Tunnel.
We don't have our space jump boots yet, so we definitely won't be seeing that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just completely out of logic, or impossible outright if you don't have space jump.
Yeah, I'm getting my seeds mixed up again. I found space jump was vanilla.
Oh wow, those are weird seeds when that happens.
Yeah, it was glitched too.
I mean, it's a good time when it happens because early space jump, but it's a bad time because is this even randomized?
Exactly.
All right, our runners are. Oh no, superbros is turning around. Did superbros not check frigate? That might be. Maybe he missed it.
I haven't seen him do that yet.
Yeah, superbros going back to check.
It looks like he came back from Root Cave.
No, superbros just got his artifacts. Was on his way through Talon Canyon, then is now coming back here.
Okay, that's
gonna be rewarded with a power bomb, which is good. Honestly, you can't really complain about that, but. Unfortunately, we'll secure THK's slight lead here, at least for a bit.
And looks like he's headed towards his charge beam eventually.
Yes.
Doing a little scan dash to skip longer walk around the room.
Oh no, he had it.
Looks like he got. Looks like yeah, he got it. Okay, there we go.
Super Bros is now going to be making his way back to Chozo, hot on THK's tail.
And that's a missile and ruin fountain.
Cross your fingers, no Flagra.
You never know. Always has something when you check him, and when you don't check him, and doesn't when you do.
Yeah, it's always when you don't check. We'll see if any runners decide to go for the gamble of not checking the plant.
Yeah.
Is THK gonna be heading into Watery Hall? There's 2, maybe 3 more checks here or over here, depending on how risky he's feeling. One is just a missile. Fortunate. Ideally, though,
Yeah,
we're gonna.
He could clear it all out, like all the way up to Furnace.
And I mean, honestly, with his trick abilities, he can even go all the way to. I'd imagine he can go all the way to Antechamber if he was crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, no wave beam. I'm fool.
Well, no out of bounds, but he can check Upper Furnace.
Hope for something fun here. We are still a suit down. We've looted most of the items we can get without Varia suit. So we're hoping to find either Varia or Gravity soon to open up more regions.
Yeah.
Without either suit, you've only got access to early Talon and early and mid Chozo.
Yeah, I'm guessing what they find next is either going to be a suit or space jump or grapple. Something about that early X-ray just tells me that. And THK checking in the water. What is that?
It's a missile.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also tell because the scan started like halfway through already.
Yeah.
As a result of THK getting scan dashes off the missiles.
Mm-hmm.
And some nice good movement tech. Please don't die to Shriek Bats. That scared. I actually got scared by that unmorph there. That was oof.
Yeah, Shriek Bats are probably the second most dangerous without any E-tanks from Arabs.
Yeah, I'd argue Puffers are a bit scarier, but...
Well, yeah, Puffers.
Pretty close.
Okay, third, maybe.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh.
THK, breathing a sigh of relief that he killed those mushrooms. That would have been a kill right there, for sure.
Yeah.
Had he not killed the mushrooms.
A scan dash you can do to get up there without space jump?
Yeah, you can also use a scan dash to clear that gap and get on top of it.
Do you know where the starting point is?
Don't know. I know you start on this platform over here, and I think you scan. The Shriek Bats. Yeah, I think you scan those Shriek Bats to get the dash.
Okay, looks like he's doing it vanilla though.
I think I only ever see Link going for that dash, so I'm not too familiar with it.
I've seen a few others do it.
Yeah. Okay.
And not checking the top of Gathering Hall, which he can do. I don't know. Maybe he's planning on doing that on his way out.
Yeah, it's possible because it's not in logic right now, and we're gonna be coming back this way anyway, almost for certain, unless we find both Spider and Wave down here.
Yeah.
Which would be a very loaded incinerator, by the way.
Speaking of which, we are at Incinerator Droid, aka Zoid, who is named after the developer who made this boss. And what's the rest?
The developer made this boss, and the main thing about this boss is you can lose time on it. It's an RNG auto scroller.
Yes, and the telltale sign of a good Zoid fight is whether or not the music loops. If it doesn't loop, it's a good fight. If it does, it's bad.
Pretty much, yeah.
And THK gets his various suit.
Grabbing some guaranteed red energies from those crates as well. Just to top off the little bit of pain THK's been feeling recently. So that very suit does open up a lot in the game now that THK has acquired it.
Opens up Magmor, opens up Magma Pool, given his skill level. Which also, you know, Magmor leads to Phendrana, so.
Super Bros had some trouble climbing Gathering Hall, unfortunately.
Looked like it was a missile up there.
Check.
And just a missile at Zoid. But at least he got Varia in the back.
Varia, that's already a good drop. That's what we were looking for. We needed a suit eventually.
Yeah.
And there it is.
So if he's got Varia but no Spider, do you think he checks Flagra? I'm gonna guess he probably won't.
I don't know. I would in this situation. We're still missing Space Jump and we're still missing Wave Beam, and those two are what I like to call. I kind of refer to them as the gatekeepers of the mid game.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would absolutely still check Flagra in this seed. There's just too much we still need. Ooh, Super Bro's almost getting pinned by Zoid. That could have been lethal.
That's the worst. That's the second worst from getting pinned by Flagra's grass when he slams down on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like nothing you could do but just tank the damage and hope it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, sometimes Zoid will just stop the flames on you, and if he does that, pray. Pick a god and pray.
Or maybe you can morph. But
maybe, actually, that could work.
Yeah, I don't recall having an easy time morphing even when that happened. So, I don't know.
THK.
Walking up the spider track, which you can do if you hold up against the spider track at a weird angle without holding L, although he kind of did at the end. But nevertheless, he's checking upper furnace to see if anything worthwhile's there.
Gods know if we'll be able to see what's up there, but he will at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's an artifact.
Right, there is an artifact in Furnace. We would have known. I mean, it still makes sense to check this, because if it's an artifact down below, then you still want to know what's up there.
Yeah. So, it's a good bit of knowledge. He knows he'll need to go back there eventually.
Yeah.
And just a missile in lower furnace, so I'm guessing he's going to be heading towards Flagra now, since he's still missing Space Jump. And we'll see how that goes.
So there's still quite a few locations Space Jump could be. So, I mean, the risky play here would be to just... I'd say the risky play is not fighting Flagra.
Yeah.
See if anyone goes for that. It would save a tremendous amount of time. Flagra, of course, 80% of the boss fight is cutscene.
Yeah, the only place left in here it could be is Flagra or Ghost if Spider Ball's at Flagra. But if it's in Magmor, then Super Bros could possibly skip that and have it pay off.
Exactly. This could be a flip coming up here, depending on the routes we take. And of course, Super Bros is gonna go for the lower furnace check first, and if he remembers his artifacts, that'll save him some time and not having to climb the spider track.
Yeah. And he's not doing that.
Yeah, no reason to. I assume he checked his artifacts. If he did, then he already knows upper furnace is an artifact.
Yeah, and THK doing a fancy scan dash to skip those little morph ball sections without Space Jump. Haven't seen it too often, but I'm gonna have to learn that eventually. It looks pretty speedy.
Definitely. A lot faster than having to shoot the grass.
Yeah.
And then roll through. Superbros doing a quick map check, deciding, coming to a tactical conclusion on what needs to be done next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna fight Flagra.
It is the safest play.
Usually when people save, that's kind of a sign that they might do that. So, this is Flagra, aka Cutscene the Boss. And that's because most of the fight is cutscenes, and there's probably less actual gameplay than cutscene time. But we're probably going to see him do some scan dashes to get over to the morph ball slots, or damage triggers rather, to skip having to shoot the satellites. And he's doing it.
Yeah, here we go. There's the first dash. Very nice. Of course, those bots are just damage fields into bomb damage. So THK could just do those scan dashes.
Yeah.
They're kind of scary because if you muck up those long poison water, and as soon as you get out, Flagra's probably going to be waiting with we'll call it a friendly hug.
Yeah, which do like 20 damage per hit.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. And it looks like Superbros is making the same play. Also doing a gate skip with a double bomb jump, which is very nice.
Skipping the scan visor time and the cutscene at the end.
Yeah. Oh, there's that slam down attack I was talking about.
Whoop! Hello, Flagra.
Oh, okay.
Well, I really wanted that camera time there.
Yeah. So Flagra's down. Hopefully you can get a glimpse of what it is between the plants before we actually see it. I can't tell.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
I just tried to check Super Pro's screen during the... No, plant's not dead over there yet.
Just an E-tank.
Yeah, I mean, not bad at this point. That's a full health refill, and since THK didn't grab the vault, that'll put him up to 2 E-tanks, which is a very nice amount to be going into Magmore with.
And he has the peace of mind of knowing it's, he doesn't need to go back there.
Yeah. But now he's got the unrestful mind of, what if Super Bro skipped this?
Yeah.
Oh. Unsurprisingly, THK not even going to attempt to climb the tower. I wouldn't at this point.
Yeah, it's out of logic. So, no point.
We have the X-ray visor, which would help in the fight, but at 2 E-tanks, you don't have a whole lot of opportunities to actually get it done.
Only reason I personally would is if I had Spider Ball.
It looks like Super Bowl is actually going for Vanilla Kill over here for the last phase.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't even the last phase. This is the third one. Interesting, because he still has a lot of health. He's definitely got an attempt or two in for Vanilla, but he might just not know the strats.
Yeah.
NSJ strats.
Yeah, he definitely knows the space jump strats, but I don't think I've seen him do it without it.
Whoa, that's a suit.
Suit.
In lava lakes.
Oh.
And some very rude puffers.
Those puffers don't want him to get that suit.
No. Oh no. The lag, we're not going to know what suit it is.
Nor does Nintendo, apparently. Or is that his...
That's a stream, because the timer's paused too. Well, I guess we'll find out what suit that was in a hot minute or two.
Yeah. And Superbros taking down Flagra, getting his well-earned E-tank. And I'm sure we'll see him pick up the lava lake item.
Mm-hmm. Plus he likes to. Oh, signs of life.
There we go.
Oh, that's thermal. That's thermal for sure. Wow. I mean, getting all the vices at this point is very nice.
Yeah.
THK really. Oh, it was phase on. Wow. That's so friendly. Oh, so Phazon is kind of like the secret 7th artifact in this game. There's no hint for it. You just kind of have to find it, and you need it to fight the final boss.
Okay, he didn't pick up thermal, did he?
No, he has not yet. I don't know if he can without space jump. It'd be a scary set of jumps.
I keep forgetting. Sorry about that.
You're fine. Good news is that Super Bros fans won't have to be staring at Barf Soup for much longer.
Yeah. And now we have slideshow mode on Super Bros side.
They're just passing the torch of slideshow mode one to the other.
Yeah. Slideshow strats. 1 minute he's right there in the elevator, and the next minute he'll be like way further ahead because it'll be where he actually is. But to us, it looks like a skip.
It's gonna... THK really? I mean, I don't blame him. I would want to get this visor without backtracking too, but I don't know if there is a way. It'll be a tight series of dashes and jumps.
There is. I think I saw Vipron do it once where he... Actually, I did try to do it once where there's a series of slope jumps you can do to get up to the highest point, and then either R jump to one of the platforms or scan dash to the further one. So it's possible, but it's really hard.
So this right now has opportunity to be an absolute jet of a seed.
Yeah.
Oh, THK seen something in short only likes. So, thing to note, you need space jump to get out of here, but there's also an unmorphing jump you could do. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that last night in one of my glitch seeds. I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, it's honestly once you get it down, it's not too hard of a trick. It's really useful.
Although it's really intimidating.
Oh, absolutely.
Points. Yeah.
Because if you do miss it, you're probably going into the drink.
Yeah.
And this is a spicy drink. As that looks like grapple beam. And wow, this is
something important.
Yeah, it's grapple beam. I'm pretty sure this is a loaded Magmor, absolutely loaded.
Yeah.
This is. I was saying before. This is looking like it could be a real jet seed. Depending on which Metroid Quarantine that artifact was, we're already looking to be pretty close to go mode here.
Yeah.
We're just missing our beams, which are unfortunately sparse right now.
Yeah, did anyone in chat see which Metroid Quarantine that was?
Space jump and magma pool. Silence, chat. The worst part is you're absolutely correct. Right now, space jump / wave beam could be in magma pool. THK, though, trying to set up for another unmorphing jump, similar to the one to get out of Shore Tunnel. This one is going to allow THK to go and get the 2 items in Warrior Shrine. Out of logic, but... What's up?
Oh, I just said nicely done.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb jump you did.
Nice dash.
Oh,
hey,
power bombs.
Stinky cheese wheel. Always a good thing to have. That's 4 power bombs. Routing just got a lot easier.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks important. No, that's an easy. Still, I mean that's THK up to 3 and another full health refill when he was down to 1. So still a good.
It's nice. Gonna be heading up to Phendrana Drifts. There's one more check on the way. Could be space jump. Or something that leads to it. Or everything could be in Phendrana.
So, yeah, it's important to note that THK does have Spider Ball, but it's out of logic. So, we're not going to be finding space jump in any Spider Ball related checks.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The game fully expects you to have space jump to get out of Shore Tunnel. I'm not aware of any other means by which logic would expect you to get out.
Okay, I was thinking of something else.
As we see Super Bros doing the same thing. Getting his grapple beam and hopefully not dying, getting caught on the little wine glass platform. Doing a weird bomb jump.
Wait, is he in short tunnel?
Oh
no.
He's not making it out. Oh my god!
Oh, he did!
Oh!
Oh!
What a hero! Wait, he's not even gonna grab the spider ball. What? You're already down here, man.
Okay,
Whoa.
we got it by accident.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Yikes. Yo, and there's super missiles. So, wow. What is the seed?
Wow, props to Super Bros, man. That's a pretty tough bomb jump under pressure like that.
Oh yeah. Oh. This is gonna be very scary on Super Bro's side here. Most things in Magmor will kill him in one hit at this point.
Yeah.
So Metroid Quarantine B is still going to be an awful location, but we have super missiles, so it won't be terrible. Terrible.
Okay, what is that behind ice? Oh.
We haven't checked yet.
Missile.
It's a very friendly seed aside from these bloody beams.
Yeah, no space jump yet.
Okay, I was scared.
Yeah,
I thought I dropped. Oof.
Yeah, I thought it was on my end too.
Superbro's gonna be getting super missile. Can it be Terraball? Ugh. It almost was Terraball right there. That was terrifying on Super Bro's side.
Just a missile.
The main check we're looking for here in Findrana is going to be Findrana Canyon, as that's the only one that's in logic at this point. Or, dare I say it, Chapel of the Elders. Could this be a vanilla wave? Some delicious vanilla wave.
That would mean space jump would have to be a canyon.
Yes, indeed.
Unless it's in the main plaza tree, and we have to go all the way back there to get it.
Ooh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Now that we have supers. Oof. Ooh.
Or Dynamo.
I wouldn't say Dynamo yet, because again, Spider Ball. I mean, Wave Beam could be in Dynamo though. You're right. I did not see. I don't even know why I try and see what's in Lighthouse anymore. You cannot tell on these small grainy screens.
No.
It didn't look important, but at the same time, sometimes that means it is important, because the unimportant items are the ones that glow for some reason. Oh, what? Space Jump!
Oh, wait.
Space Jump is plasma locked!
Oh, no. Okay,
oh.
so maybe this will be plasma.
Oh, we hope so. Plasma's a great beam to find early. That does not look like that's an energy tank. THK's gonna go for it.
God.
Oh, he's angry. I guess he thought it was something else.
So it'd be something else too. So, what else can we do here? I'm guessing we have to go back to Chozo. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have to go back to Chozo, check Magma Pool, check Great Tree. Excuse me, Main Plaza Tree.
Yeah.
Almost got the. So the unfortunate thing about getting the item in Findrana Canyon is it will cost THK the time or some time in form of a cutscene on his way out of Findrana, but I mean that's a small deal, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not a very long cutscene. We'll see if Super Bros just wants the E-Tank outright or makes the same mistake that THK made. I'm going to be logging that for later. I'm going to ask him what was going on in your head in Findrana Canyon. Super Bros is actually opting not to get the item here.
Yeah.
So saving Super Bros a little bit of time in the form of cutscene and just not having to navigate the room.
So, it's got to be something in Chozo then. Still no beams yet. So, wow, that's pretty rude.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
I
go
mean,
all the way back to Chozo to get plasma, and then come all the way back here to get space jump.
it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's awful. Ugh. I mean, the nice thing is that since Space Jump is plasma locked, that means the scramble for plasma beam, which has happened in some races,
Yeah, that's
shouldn't
true.
happen here.
They already have phase on, so that, I mean, go mode shouldn't be too far off
No.
unless something else goes wrong.
Yeah, because looking through these, they don't even. Neither of these runners should really need boost ball for any of these items either.
Yeah.
So really, we are just looking for these beams, which are being very rude. So THK is going to be going back to Talon here. There's two routes you can take back to Chozo. You can go straight back to Chozo from Magmore, or you can go to Talon and then from there to Chozo. I prefer the latter option because Burning Trail is an awful room, and I hate it.
Yeah. Lane wants to know if THK checked the SJ location. I don't think he did.
I don't think he checked it either. Which is going to be real weird for THK. I mean, here's the thing. THK is going to find Plasma, and that doesn't open up a whole lot of checks. Unless THK also finds Wave and Ice and it all cascades, I feel like THK is going to end up finding SJ anyways, even though he didn't check it. Just because we're getting kind of sparse for the parts of the game where you can access without space jump.
Yeah. It's like Super Bros is headed the same path. He's gonna at least check Warrior Shrine, but trying to think. He may not. He may just go back to Chozo at this point. I mean, I don't see anything. Like THK didn't get anything in Findrana that would that he would need to go back.
It's not necessarily a need to go back. It's more of where are you going to go without space jump. That's what's going to call THK back once he finds Plasma. Like, Plasma opens up a lot of checks in Findrana, or in early Findrana. And there's not really a whole lot else you can go to without space jump.
It looks like he is heading back to Chozo.
Super Bros also opting to avoid the burning trail. Good.
Yeah, could catch up. So we have main plaza tree and magma pool.
We got THK going. I mean, they do have to go this way too. You may be wondering why aren't they opening up the tree already? Because they have to, since they don't have space jump. They have to go to the tree from over here.
Okay, just a miss on the trees, so it's got to be magma pool. Something's got to be there.
Absolutely.
Man, what if it was Ice Beam that somehow led to Plasma?
Oh, I'm trying to think if that could work. I don't. Here's the thing: is Wave Beam locks most of the ice doors, fortunately. But I mean, yeah, if it was like Wave Beam and Magma Pool, and then Ice Beam and Training Chamber access, that could be ultra omega rude to the max.
Or Vanilla Ice after Wave Beam and Training Chamber. Or Magma Pool. That
looked like a Wave Beam. It was very bright. No, it's Plasma.
Okay.
Wow! That's almost worse, actually. Honestly, just getting Plasma here is bad, because now we have to go all the way back for Space Jump. And we still don't have Wave, so we can't access the Pirate Labs or anything else, really.
Oh, I didn't know you could double bomb jump that like Super Bros just did.
What did he bubble? bubble dom jump, apparently.
This little ledge right.
Oh,
I didn't know you could do that.
smart. I like
thought
it.
only the scan dash worked.
And THK, sure enough, is going straight at a Chozo. So even without having checked what's the plasma locked item is, he already knows.
I'm sure you have. Go ahead.
Yeah, even without having known, or even without having checked the ice items, he already knows it's Findrana. Something's in Findrana. It has to be.
Yeah.
I do gotta say though, while we do often see the back and forth between Chozo and Talon, we do not very often see the back and forth between Chozo and Findrana. This is much rarer. Superbros almost dunked himself. That was scary.
He has 4 E-tanks. He could have got out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like he's going for Root Cave without Space Jump. Is this possible?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe so.
I mean, yeah, you could do that, Jim. My question is, how are you going to get to the invisible platforms?
Yeah.
Unless those are all a single jump away. It is possible, apparently.
Wow.
This is going to be sketchy, but I mean, yeah, once you get space jump, it's entirely this will be entirely in logic. We're going down.
Okay.
Probably just wanted to get the one attempt in before going to Magmore, since we need to drop to the bottom anyway.
Yeah, that was pretty. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was possible. I'd like to see a full attempt of that sometime.
Oh, whoops. So,
yeah, 98% and max percent no SJ. Oh,
wow. Metroid Prime is definitely not a broken game in any way.
Not at all.
So, unfortunately for Super Bros, this has been an extremely linear seed so far, and THK has just had slightly better movement than him as they've been going throughout the game. We're not sure when our first route divergence is going to come up here soon, but I mean, this has been this is such a linear seed.
Yeah, it's forced them both to go in pretty much the same direction.
Mm-hmm. Like, the only major time save so far would have been Flagra, and if I were one of these runners and I didn't do Flagra, I would be absolutely sweating right now. And not just because we're in Magmore.
Yeah, same.
So with THK, I imagine we're going to see him get Space Jump and then probably go straight towards the Chozo Ice Temple. As there's a Plasma Check in there and, of course, Vanilla Wave Beam.
Yeah.
Wave in Arbor Chamber. Lane... You know, Lane, I'm going to throw you under the bus once it comes interview time. If you're right, I'm throwing you under the bus. I hope you understand.
And imagine having to go all the way back yet again.
Yeah, I will note, by the way, Lenofist, this is absolutely a doozy. It's been a very linear seed, unfortunately, due to how weird it is, but yeah, it's been a lot of mandatory back and forth.
And THK is about to get a Space Jump finally.
There we go. Double jump.
Yeah.
Good times.
It feels so good to have, especially after a long trek for them.
50-minute SJ. Oh man, what a liberating feeling this must be.
Yeah. Opens up most of the rest of the game.
Yeah. Again, all we're really missing at this point is
Oh,
overshot it. All we're really missing at this point is ice and wave. Once you've got those, we're kind of in go mode. Honestly,
yeah.
we don't really care about much else here.
And from what I've seen, like none of the artifacts require any none of them are at bosses, so
One thing I will say I'm disappointed though in both of our runners is that after getting Plasma Beam, they took the Talon way. They took the Talon route back to. Oh, never mind, never mind. I forgot. They need space. I was gonna say they should have routed in Thermal, but they still need Space Jump for that. I do wonder. This is the main thing. Who is gonna route in Thermal Visor to make the final boss easier? That's kind of the main question right now.
I could see them easily forgetting it. So I'm gonna guess probably not. Although
Oh, here's some. Super Bros is opting not to do Ice Temple.
looks like he is now.
Oh, never mind. It was just checking Ice Ruins West then.
Those flying things are really hard to lock on to. I'm surprised he got lucky with that.
Flicker bats are bad.
Although he could use X-ray to make them easier to stay locked onto.
Mm-hmm. X-ray has a limited, at least visual range, though. I don't know how the lock-on range works with it. And there's nothing in Chapel.
Okay.
How disappointing. Vanilla Wave dreams have been crushed. Where can Wave... Okay, we need to get down to it then. Where could Wave be again? God, Wave might actually be an Arbor Chamber. Oh my...
No. You might be right, Lane. There's nowhere else they can go in Vendrana now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Space Jump and Wave Beam, together they are the gatekeepers of the mid-game. And we only have one. So there's not actually a whole lot of openings that only one opens up. You really need both of them. Yeah, we're looking at either Root Cave or Arbor Chamber here. How gross. THK understands. Heading straight out of Phendrana.
Yeah.
Is there truly anywhere else they can act? I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there is honestly anything else other than Arbor Chamber, and I honestly
There's
no.
Arbor Chamber, there's
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
yeah, there could be Wave in Arbor Chamber, which leads to maybe Training Chamber access.
I mean, Wave actually opens up a lot. Wave would open up most of the game at this point.
Yeah.
Or a good portion of the game. Ice would only further conflict things. Ugh. And Ice would actually keep the seed very linear. I hate to say it, but we really want Wave in Arbor Chamber. Ice Beam would keep the seed extremely linear, as at that point, you need to go to Deep Chozo.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want a linear seed. We want some chaos in here so Super Bros can catch up.
Looks like he is a bit.
Yeah. He's been keeping pace with THK so far.
And he got his thermal.
Oh, wow. Super Bros actually went all the way for that. Interesting. I'm not sure I agree with that routing in particular. I mean, I asked if we were gonna see anyone routed in, but I don't know. I mean, then again, it is only 2 rooms away. I thought Tricol's Pillar was further. It's only 2 rooms. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't really see a graceful way to route that back in.
Hmm.
Like, it's kind of awkward either way.
But now, if THK does not go back for that, then Super Bros is going to have honestly, a notable advantage in the final boss. Both visors result in a very fast, easy essence fight. There's our wave.
That's wave, okay.
That's disgusting. So we're still not in go mode because we still need ice beam. But Wave Beam opens up a lot. It opens up most of Chozo. It opens up the rest of early Findrana, including labs.
Oh, looks like THK is opting to go back to Chozo.
Oh, really? Is he? It's Talon.
Yeah.
I mean, the THK still needs to. Sorry. I was looking at Super Bros. You're bad. My bad.
Yeah, he could be checking either Tower of Light or Training Chamber.
Chozo is definitely the safer play here because it's got the most items that have just been opened up by Wave Beam. One could go to Findrana, but all you'd really have access to is labs. Now, of course, the real joke is that both of these places are wrong because Ice Beam is in Workstation.
Oh, funny. Yeah, looks like he's checking Tower of Light. It's out of logic, but it could be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Could find... I don't know, I guess he could find Boost.
No, because Boost is what keeps this out of logic.
Oh, that's right.
So...
He could find Gravity at the top, or maybe... Yeah, I'm not really sure what he could find here.
I mean, realistically speaking, it could be Ice still. Because Boost Ball, nothing... All we're missing for this check is Boost Ball. And we've opened up a lot of checks with Wave Beam. The Key Beam. The door opener.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice save. Ooh, not quite. Oh, couldn't follow through. Fortunate.
Yeah, what he's doing is he's skipping having to shoot all the pillars with missiles, which take 3 missiles each and I think 36 total. It's a lot quicker to dash up here, but that depends on whether there's actually something worthwhile up here. In this case, it was just a missile, so it would have been quicker to shoot the first 4 and check the cutscene to see what was up there.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was something good, it would have saved time.
Oh, not quite enough height on that. There we go. Easy.
And just missiles.
I'm not too surprised, just because it's Boost Ball locked, but...
Yeah, there's not much else he needs to beat the game at this point.
Trying to figure out what Super Bros is doing from this... Oh, I think... Yeah, that's Ruined Shrine. Super Bros is also going to Tower of Light. Man! He is just following his opponent, just foot for foot.
Yeah. And he's checking the cutscene.
I don't know, Lane. I heard Link say he was going to time it. I don't know if he ever actually got down to it, to doing it.
Yeah, first try it's definitely faster, but maybe after the second or third, maybe not.
I'd say definitely not after you fail. Just because it's not a very long cutscene, but you know, it doesn't take very much time to climb it. But if you fail once, then I'd say it's definitely faster to check cutscene.
Okay, and THK making his way over to Training Chamber.
Gross. Underrated as one of the worst rooms.
Yeah. There's got to be something here.
There's plenty more. Because, actually, Crossway's not in Logic, but Hall of the Elders is.
Couldn't tell.
And Antechamber.
Could you tell that?
I did not. I think it was a missile.
Okay.
Oh.
He would need boost ball to get it, so.
Are we looking at the vanilla ice? I mean, again, we still have labs, and worst, we still have workstation.
Yeah, I mean, we do have waves, so I mean, boost or ice could be in Ruin Courtyard.
Superbros getting light show. Ban him. He did infinite speed. Don't actually. In case any mods are only paying half attention, that's a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I had a revelation though. We could have ice on Thardis. That would be the real troll here.
Yeah.
Ice on Ghosts. Oh, that's true. Ghosts is in logic now too because of the supers. That's what THK is going for, climbing up the tree.
Yeah, using the front way, which normally you can't do in vanilla because there's a vine there blocking that way after you beat Flagra. But they patched it in the randomizer, and you can go on that way.
Much to the chagrin of speedrunners everywhere.
Yeah, I think the reason for that is because some of them use the vine to scan dash off of in the Flagra fight.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, these ghosts are going to be meme tier easy because we've got X-Ray and Supers, so this is going to be a right spanking.
Yeah.
Avert thine eyes. This is going to be brutal. Did I get the go? No, I think he got the flower. Fortunate. Oh my goodness. Well, when I said this was going to be brutal, I didn't think it was going to be because a Ghost was the Master Trickster 9000.
Yeah, it takes one super and one fully charged shot each to kill them. So.
Ooh, what's Super Bros going up to? He is heading back to Magmore.
Yeah, can't really blame him. I mean, Wave Beam does open up a lot.
Which I never
could end up going to labs, or he could end up going to workstation.
Gods, if I cursed it and it's been workstation, I will be so happy with myself. I think that might just be one of the worst curses I've ever made while calming.
We'll see.
Oh, nice collision. You want to see a Thar display? Ugh. I mean, you know, the other day I did a glitch seed where morph ball bombs were on Thardis, so, you know, if others get to suffer, so be it.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like THK is checking Dynamo. Upper Dynamo.
Yeah. I'm fully expecting THK to just do a full clear of Chozo at this point. So Super Bros, I would say, is taking the much riskier strat here. Labs is only one check that's in logic, and I think like 5-6 checks overall.
I'm pretty sure he knows the observatory scan dash, so...
Oh, he absolutely does, but... Here's the kicker. If we find Boost Ball somewhere in Chozo on THK's end, then I think that Super Bros firmly in the lead at this point. Yeah, exactly, Lane. He can do Thardis from the front as well. Thardis is not out of play yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's also an artifact in Hydra.
Ah, yeah, right. I forgot. We already know about that one. Nice, getting the slope jump. That one's surprisingly finicky, honestly, at least in my experience.
Yeah, I used to have trouble with it too.
THK is going to be
Small.
getting... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
THK is going to be getting his second artifact here in Furnace. Ooh. You could just bypass the need for boost ball on this one by some tricky platforming.
Yeah. It is also possible to do it without Spider Ball, but it's really
Much
bad
less.
from what I've heard.
Yeah, you have to do a double bomb jump from a slant. So that's gross.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're getting a bit more lag on this end.
I'm glad you said something. I almost thought it was on my end.
Oh dear. Yeah, so the thing about the going to last play now is that, especially since Super Bros didn't grab the save, if Ice Beam is not in here, that's going to be a very slow, annoying backtrack out. Especially because there is an artifact in Research Core, which A means one less check for Ice Beam, and B means that we're going to be turning off the power.
Yeah, the upside to turning off the power is you don't have to skip the, what do you call it?
The pirate fight skip.
Yeah. You don't have to do
In Control Tower.
Yeah, which is harder to do backwards.
The downside is Shadow Pirates everywhere. They're angry and they like to body you, and
yeah. Although with Plasma, they're pretty easy to take down.
Sure enough. Yeah, we got Plasma and Thermals, so
yeah.
Too many issues with that. As both of our runners getting artifact number 2.
Yeah.
In spite of being on completely opposite ends of the world, this is actually a surprisingly close race still.
Yeah, just a Michelin Crossway. He could check Vanilla Ice, but looks like it's probably a bit too much work. Might take too long, so it's gonna head back.
I disagree with that. I think he should go check Vanilla Ice. You're right here already.
Yeah. I could see reasons for doing it and not doing it.
Mm-hmm. Vanilla Ice does suck, but you know what sucks more? Not checking Vanilla Ice when Ice Beam is there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see where it is eventually, depending on Super Bros finds.
I've done that, but thankfully it wasn't a race, it was just a casual practice scene, but I have had Vanilla Ice, and I felt awful because I specifically did not check it.
Yeah, I've gotten that a few times too. And Super Bros getting the pirate fight skip.
Done?
Jumping around the trigger, and...
The Control Tower, yee.
Yeah.
All we have left is Lab Aether, which is 2 item checks. And if Ice isn't there, then we get to see a powered down reverse labs. Something we don't see very often in these races. As THK is going to be going through Sun Chamber and just taking this way to get to Magmore. Likely going to be riding in his Thermal as well. Right there along the way.
Yeah, it's the only reason I could see him going this way.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, at this point, it might be quicker to go through Talon, since he's already been through there.
Don't worry, chat. I won't torture you with yet another series of jokes. Yeah.
I had it in my head, but I was like, that out of my mouth.
I'll leave that to Diggle.
Yeah.
That's Diggle's realm. Super Bros is going to be checking the rest of this room, however. That's missile. Oh!
Oh.
You hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
So maybe you're right. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, at this point we've got Vanilla Ice still, and we've got Workstation still, and we've got Thardus still, and Corn Monitor.
Yeah, I've heard of Thardus.
Man, I said that this is going to be a jet seed, but how often do you see a seed come down to a scramble for Ice Beam? That's pretty rare, I dare say.
Yeah.
This research core.
It's been anything but a jet seed. Oh, I mean, maybe item-wise, like routing-wise, it hasn't at all.
Yeah. I mean, when I say jet seed, I mean, like, it's just through. You go clean through, start to finish as fast. And I thought it was going to be when we had such an early phase on in Plasma, even if Space Jump was annoying, but this Ice Beam is just killing it. Oh, I never marked Thermal, I'm a goober. There we go.
So we could still have some possible route divergence. I mean, THK could always just go to workstation right about now, hoping he finds ice somewhere around there and then do backwards labs.
But he is definitely not with this movement in Monitor Station. This is clear and deliberate a move on Vindrana.
Did Superbros check Hydra?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. What was
it? Hydra artifact.
Oh, artifact, okay.
The worst part is that now that THK is going to labs, I imagine we might see Super Pros going to Chozo. When the secret answer is right below your nose, you fools! And that's only going to throw THK further in the lead, because as soon as both of them realize it's not in Chozo and labs, and that means it's going to be Thardus or Workstation. And THK is going to be so much closer to that than Super Bros will upon realization.
Yeah, it looks like he's heading the same way.
So this is actually fixing to put THK even further in the lead, unfortunately. Super Bros' labs play. Yeah, I agree, Lane. As we saw, Super Bros just walked right through Control Tower. Because Power Off changes the layer on Control Tower, and the fight trigger is no longer there.
That still doesn't trigger the Pirates and Monitor Station, does it?
No, it still does not. Yeah, his Monitor Station will still be turrets and puffers.
Okay.
So Power Off has its benefits. As long as you don't mind the occasional bully by Shadow Pirates.
Yeah, they can bully you hard, especially in this room. Super Bros just passed through. If you do backwards labs without having done the like gone in this room the front way, you have to deal with 2 layers of pirates, and you could get like trapped in a corner and bullied to death if you're not careful.
Ooh. Super Bros is actually just gonna go do the Thardus play. Yeah. I like this. Congratulations, Lane.
He's got. I mean, he could speed up the Thardus fight with what he has.
Hey, Lane, who'd you get your voodoo dolls from? Because you've been uncannily on point this race. Yeah, we have everything we need to make, as THK was saying, we have everything we need to make Thardus faster. We got Thermal, we got Plasma, and we got Power Bombs, although Super Bros is opting not to get the initial Power Bomb.
Yeah, I think he only has 2 or... Oh, whoa, he has
He has a lot, he's got 7.
Yeah. Could do that.
Well, he can't anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, you might not know it.
I mean, he could get the first tantrum with it. As soon as he starts, like, coming back down after he raises up. Then I think it's when the lightning shows up on the final tantrum.
Yes, that is correct. THK's time to learn the horrible truth. Will you ask about that on an interview? Ask about what now? Oh yeah, about the power bombs? Sure, let me write down a note on that.
I don't know. Would you consider Super Bros in the lead right now? He's got all the same items and one more.
I think I would, honestly. It depends on whether I don't know. I mean, it depends right now on whether or not Super Bros goes to Chozo after this. But honestly, yeah, I dare say Super Bros is in the lead at this point. We can give him audio. Firmly the lead, yeah. Man, that was a real roller coaster here after getting that wave beam. That was why I wanted to see wave beam in Arbor Chamber and not ice. Because of this big divergence. So many questions. The air was tense. And now Super Bros may have grabbed the lead. A nice turnaround.
Getting a nice final hit with the power bomb. Let's see. Let's see what the artist has for us.
I'm sorry, I love that rock.
Me too.
I enjoy it too much.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got ice! Oh, that's disgusting. Oh.
So he was supposed to come here first and then do backwards labs to get the artifacts in there.
Yeah, something THK is not doing. So yeah, Super Bros is absolutely in the lead at this point. Super Bros is now in go mode. What are we missing on here for Super Bros? We're missing Furnace, MQ, whatever, and Fungal Hall Access, all of which are absolutely available to him right now. To some, you may be concerned about the lack of Boost Ball, but to these runners, Boost Ball should not be an issue for any of these locations. They know enough trick knowledge.
Yeah. Could slow down the Ridley fight.
Yeah, we might see a full Ridley fight, which would be weird. Ugh. Have we seen a full Ridley fight yet in the tournament? I don't know if we have.
I don't think so. I haven't seen one.
Super Bros getting a quick check of workstation just to see if there's a boost ball. But I imagine we'll just see a straight beeline for most of the artifacts. I hope we'll see that.
Was it a missile?
Yeah, it was a missile.
Yeah, boost could be in upper mines, so...
There's an artifact in lower mines. There's two.
They're definitely going to need... well, maybe... I mean, I don't know. If it's MQB, then they could get out through fighting OP without boost. But...
I mean, no matter what, unless they find boost ball very, very soon, as in, like, PPC soon, I think we're gonna have to see an OP fight.
Yeah. Just a missile. What, one of them just die?
Yeah. So one of the pirates, I think, just walked off the edge and died in the face-off pit. No influence from the player.
Uh-huh.
Smart. And indeed, Super Bros is going to be going straight into lower labs. Going for the elite pirate skip here. Excuse me. Straight into lower mines. So for those who don't know, you do normally need power or boost ball to get out of this room that Super Bros just jumped into. But we can just, since we have X-Ray, we can just fight Omega Pirate and get out the other end of lower mines.
Yeah. Which he can then go to upper mines from and possibly get boost ball. Unless he does reverse bar skip, which I wouldn't be surprised if he knew. Super Bros getting the AI manip on the elite pirates. Normally they will try to face you before they attack you, but
Thanks.
yeah. Yeah, but if you circle around them and keep rapid firing missiles, they won't be able to hurt you and you can just kill them pretty quickly.
Won't be able to hurt you, and more importantly, they can't give you the hand.
Yeah.
Not that way, Super Bros.
Oh, this maze is already looking bad.
Yeah, immediately going into a 3-split. I hate it.
Okay.
That was
could have been worse.
Average. I dare say average.
Yeah. Looks like THK was trying to skip the pirate fight.
I will. Yeah, did he really? Oh, I guess he doesn't know. I will admit, I am surprised we saw Super Bros do the maze. I personally would not have done the maze in this context. There's, there really was no reason for that.
Yeah, he doesn't have boosters. Just not back.
Exactly. Will you ask about that too? Sure, I can.
Huh.
What's up?
Both appear to be in slideshow mode.
You're getting. Oh, THK's back.
Okay.
And there we go.
All right. So let me see. I know we have one artifact in Furnace. Super Bros still needs that, but where are the other two again? One's MQ something.
MQA and Fungal Hole Access. I dare say it's MQA. Super Bros didn't even check the item in here, and he's just going straight for it. It's definitely an artifact.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
it is.
Cool.
Nice.
He's still gonna have to fight OP since he can't backtrack.
And THK is gonna go fighting Thardus. Going for the power bomb this time. Very nice. Gonna be getting that ice beam. We'll see if he can make up this lead or this time behind. Unfortunately, that Chozo tech just did not pan out for him at all. Next slide, please. We're trying, all right. I lost the clicker. Artifact number 5. No, I imagine we'll see Super Bros take a quick detour to the missile station in Fungal Hall B. I hope so. Unless he's gonna do plasma shots. He might actually know that. He might know plasma shots.
I think he knows the plasma shots.
Unfortunately, laid the power bomb way too early for Phase On Mining Tunnel.
That's kind of BS. Looks like it should have hit that.
I don't know. He laid it. I think he laid it in Fungal Hall or Fungal Hall A.
Oh, okay.
Not even going to check what's in Phase On Mining Tunnel. You never know, man. It could have been Gravity Suit. Though, even then, honestly, I don't think I would have gone for it. I don't think there's anything I would have gone for at this point. Phase On Mining Tunnel is a bit of a time sink.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We appear to have gotten caught in between slides. Super Bros is back in Dynamo Maze somehow. There we go.
Yeah, he can't get disqualified for going out of stream bounds, can he?
Oh boy, I hope not. That'd be awkward. I think it's just game bounce. Can we get a referee?
All right. THK taking down Tharis. Getting his ice.
Going for the crystal strat. Skips the spider ball track and the grapple hook you have to do. I normally R-jump this, but...
Yeah. That helps get you the extra distance.
What? Oh, wow. I've never seen that dash before. That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen people do that one before, but usually off the pirates. I think he just had to bend it.
THK actually opting to check quarantine monitor. I don't know if Super Bros did. Did he? I wasn't looking.
I don't know either. Oh, and he's checking Farfendrana.
Oh, is he? Oh, what's THK looking for?
I don't know. Not sure what else he needs. Oh, looks like he's changed his mind.
Could get boost, I suppose?
Maybe?
Was that on purpose or was that on accident? I don't know if THK went in the elevator on purpose or accident. Tried to go for Trooper Skip, not quite. Oh, but did get the weird charge beam glitch. And thankfully we got Plasma Troopers anyway, they go down. It's probably the best trooper you can get.
Well, second best. First best, Ice Pirates.
I'd still dare say Plasma. Ah, no, you're right, Ice would be better.
Yeah, you could just missile him and shatter him.
And we're gonna go for the missile strat. It's 2 basic missiles and 3 supers. And you've got yourself hopefully one cycled Omega Pirate.
Yeah. And what he's doing is manipulating the AI to appear in the pool furthest from him.
Very nice.
But it also doesn't appear in the same pool twice, so he was able to get the one cycle partially through just knowing where to stand.
Angry pirate, more like dead pirate noises. That was brutal.
And just a missile.
We weren't expecting much. I mean, all we can really find at this point is gravity and charge combos. Like, we might want to find Ice Spreader. That could be nice, but...
Yeah.
It's really just gravity and Ice Spreader that we'd be looking for down here, since Boost cannot spawn in lower mines. Not with our current logic. Time for them...
Yeah, so
Super Bros has some options here. He can either bail at Magmore straight here in PPC and then go to Chozo for the artifact. Or Super Bros can go through upper mines, hoping to find Boost Ball.
and then go through Life Grove or Great Tree Hall, excuse me.
Yeah.
Although since he doesn't know where Boost is, it might be quicker to just go this way.
Yeah, I honestly I agree with this. Like, Boost Ball is nice. Boost Ball is great for skipping Ridley, but at this point, like, just take the go mode and run, personally.
Oh, there's Boost Ball.
Oh, wow! Wow!
You control access, so it's not too far off.
No. Oh, wow. So THK did something that, honestly, I think more runners should do, including myself. I don't do it often enough. Checking elite control access, even when you plan on going straight to lower mines, because the item is right there anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not much of a time sink.
Yeah, Super Bros had just gone right there. He would have been able to backtrack right after MQA.
So it's time to see if... Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was done.
It's time to see if Boost Ball is enough to make up this deficit. Bear in mind, THK will be able to skip a 2/3 of Ridley's health bar, which Super Bros will not be able to.
Yeah.
And of course, THK will just have faster movement overall because of the Boost Ball. But I don't know. I don't know if it'll be fat. At this point in the game, where both runners are on go mode, I don't know if it'll be enough time to make up. I don't think it will be. Hate to say it.
Yeah, I think I agree.
I mean, it's also worth noting THK also has a better routing opportunity in being able to go through Life Grove Tunnel to get the... Never mind, THK already has the Furnace Artifact. What is THK missing? Just the lower 2 artifacts.
Yeah.
Ooh, this could be... This is... Never mind, now that I think about the artifacts, this is a lot closer. Because once THK gets both of these artifacts, he won't even have to fight OP. He can just bail... This is still anybody's race, honestly. Like, wowza.
Yeah.
Superbro's gonna have to go all the way over to Furnace and Chozo, whereas THK just has to get the artifact and dip.
Whoa, what?
And skip Ridley. What?
Wait, it looks like he forfeited.
What?
THK just forfeited. Huh.
His screen just went black. I missed it. Can someone... What happened?
He just
I didn't see a
forfeited.
dev.
Oh, he crashed.
Oh.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't think that crash happened on Wii. Wait, is there like a reliable crash that he didn't think happened? Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I was just getting through saying this was anybody's race. No!
Dang.
Oh.
He was so close.
Well, he is invited to join us in a call. That's unfortunate. Oh. I honestly believe that could have been a very close race. One of the closer races we'll see this bracket, but...
Yeah, he looked like he was about like 5 minutes behind the most.
Even then, though, like... I think THK just had easier routing opportunities and could skip 2/3 of Ridley fight.
Yeah.
So... Something Super Rose will not be able to do. Yeah, this is definitely... yeah, it could have been on pace for a tie, definitely. Man, imagine seeing it high. That would be insane. 3 seconds. 3 seconds is what marks a tie in this tournament. Oh. Drop your D colons in chat. Ugh. Hate to see it.
Uh-oh. Super Rose. Huh, he says he doesn't have the invite, but...
Oh?
Hmm.
Hang on. Ping volunteers, see if we can get him in here.
And Super Bros. Meanwhile, Super Bros making his way up to the back of Chozo by doing a series of standable terrain and slope jumps. To get up there where you normally wouldn't be able to. So normally a one-way trip out of the top.
Volunteers looking into a THK. We're gonna try and get you in here.
I don't think it waits until the other run.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't on being marked done. I'm pretty sure it doesn't on marked forfeit either. Can we, like, I don't know. What's THK's here? I'll see if I can't get him just directly invited.
Meanwhile, Superbros making his way back to Furnace. Just gonna get rid of this pirate here. To unlock the doors. And he should be headed to Ridley very shortly. Hey!
Oh, there you are. Oh.
I am.
So.
Go ahead.
I am
Yeah.
so upset. That's what's putting me into losers bracket.
Hmm.
Like, that wasn't
What?
even.
So is that like a consistent crash? It sounded like it's something you knew about, but didn't.
I
Like,
have.
think happened?
I thought that crash only happened on emulator, but maybe it happens when you don't do the maze and try to super missile those things.
What happened? I missed. We were watching and talking about Super Bros when you crashed.
I went to Central Dynamo, did not do the powerbomb maze, and tried to super missile the turrets in the next room. Apparently not doing the maze is what causes that crash, not an emulator thing. I am. Oh my god, I'm so upset. I would have won that race too. I was in go mode.
Yeah, you had I mean, you had some better routing options to get out before Superbros did, because he went the OP route and he skipped. Did he skip the maze? No, he didn't skip the maze, but he didn't have boost ball, so that was his only way out. Whereas you went like right to the next room to elite control access, got it. So you could have easily just turned right back around.
This is probably the saltiest I've ever been for a tournament race. That's not even my fault.
I don't blame you at all.
Yeah, it's because honestly, that was actually, it was still a very close race. Because you had Super Bros who was leaving mines having already killed OP and on his way to Furnace, whereas you had just found your boost ball and you were on your way down. You had better routing and you could have just gone straight to the fight, and of course since you had boost ball you could skip half the Ridley fight.
Yeah.
But Super Bros was on his way to his last artifact. We honestly didn't know who was in the lead.
So what did you think of the seed overall? Like
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. Just horrible.
Yeah.
Ice Cream on Thardis is the worst meme ever.
Yeah.
And all the early game backtracking was just really rude.
Yeah.
Oh, that space jump location was just why?
It was awful.
Yeah.
I did have one question. Or two questions. What did you think was in Findrana Canyon? Because you seemed displeased.
I was hoping it was a beam, but like wave beam or something to get me into the later part of the game. It wasn't really what I was expecting. It was just a hope because I was right there and.
And also, it seemed like for a minute you were contemplating Findrana Depths. Was there any real reason for that? Were you hoping to find a boost ball, or did you just not realize you were in go mode yet?
Findrana Depth? No, I didn't consider Findrana Depths after I.
It looks like he,
Yeah,
it
it
looked
looked.
went in the door by accident.
Yeah, because you were after the Thardis fight, you were fiddling around with the spider ball track in the elevator room.
Oh no, I was just trying to get that one checking transport tunnel.
Okay.
My reasoning was I know how to do the game boostless, and I had everything I needed to just go through Omega Pirate and climb back out. So had I not found boost ball, I would have just been like, okay, whatever. Super Bros probably hasn't found it either. But it happened to be right there. But yeah, it was just a one-off check that was there because I was right there.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, I mean, it was a very linear seed. You were ahead for most of it. Your movement was cleaner around the start, and Super Bros started to keep pace mid game. But very linear seed. You two were pretty, one after the other. The only divergence was Wave Beam, where you opted for Chozo and Super Bros opted for Findrana.
Yeah, I figured. After I had gotten Plasma Beam, I looked at my tracker, so I had X-Ray and Grapple, and I was like, wait a second, Arbor Chamber.
Yup. Arbor Wave is awful. Almost as bad as 50-minute space jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just disappointed I didn't get the NSJ Root Cave climb.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. I was pretty
It's completely possible. Max percent you can get NSJ is 98%, which is all the items except for Space Jump. So it's completely possible to get there without Space Jump. It's just not the easiest.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a full attempt of that at some point.
Super Bros going full autopilot attempting to boost ball Ridley.
Yeah. If a crash happens, is there an option? There's an option for the opponent to reschedule, right?
Yeah, it is in Super Bros' court.
It's in his court. I would expect him to take the win because we're in bracket now, but I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm super upset that's how it ended.
I don't blame you at all. I'd be pretty salty myself.
It's just unfortunate, honestly.
Especially that close towards the end.
Yeah, like, had that happened earlier, I would have been more like, oh, whatever. But it happened there, when I was cleaning up.
At the end. I mean, it was even worse in commentary, because I was in the middle of saying, like, this is anybody's race right here. And then your screen went black as I was saying that.
Yeah, you jinxed it, Ginger.
This was not the curse I wanted. I did the Thardus Ice Beam curse. Someone take my curse powers away. What is he typing?
Belling.
I missed it entirely.
I didn't
have no
see.
idea.
Hold on, I'll clip and see if I can catch what he wrote.
Yeah, I think this might be the first full Ridley fight we've seen in this tournament.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't think. Oh, well, Twix's clip thing is being dumb, so I can't check it from there.
It's spelled Prime. Huh. I guess making fun of how awful of a boss fight Meta Ridley actually is when you don't skip it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, honestly, look at this boss fight and tell me you wouldn't want to skip this either. This is...
Yeah. It's a prime example of why we skip Ridley. Get half of, or 1/3 of him, whatever it is.
Like, Phase 2 is still... I mean, Phase 2 can actually be pretty fun when you know how to get the snipes. But Phase 1, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You just gotta shoot Ridley and kill him. Hooray. Also, I would like to see supers being used here instead of charged plasma, but like supers with scan canceling, I feel like that might be faster than charged plasma, but...
Oh, I thought that was only an Echoes thing.
No,
oh, no, it works here
it's a
too.
Prime thing too. The only thing that's an Echoes thing is beam canceling. Which is,
for those who don't know, Super Missile comes with a lot of recoil, but if you immediately switch to Scan Visor, it cancels the recoil.
And in Echoes, you can cancel that recoil just by switching your beam.
It actually throws me off when I try to do recoil cancels in this game, because I do recoil cancels like that in Echoes, but... and then I try to do it like that in this game, and I'm like flicking the C-stick, like, come on! I just want to shoot people.
By the way, why do they sometimes alternate between missile power beam shots whenever they're shooting Ridley like that?
When you get to the I'm hearing myself. Sorry. When you get to the faster phase for Ridley, it's faster to do 5 power beam shots and then to put the rest of it into missiles because it skips a dash phase, quote unquote.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It skips one of those recoils that he does when the heart blows up.
Okay. So we're heading into Impact Crater here. A few time saves. We'll talk about the boss once he gets to it, but the main thing we're looking at here is Phase Encore. There's a couple of ways to climb it. I imagine we'll see Super Bros going for the slope jump way.
Yeah, it skips about 2/3 of the climb.
Yeah, THK had a crash. I guess the game got overloaded with particle effects because of the maze and the turrets.
That would make that actually could be it. Yeah, I have never thought about that, but that could be it.
And he's going for it.
Easy every time.
Yeah. It's a little hard to tell where that slope is. It's really small, but
there's 2 slopes you can actually slope jump off of there.
Yeah, personally, there's a little seam in the rocks, and I use that to line up. That's the slope I use.
Same here.
Super Bros opting to go the slow and steady path, killing the fissions.
I mean, he knows that I crashed, so.
Yeah.
I will admit, I had panicked for a moment at the beginning, thinking that I loaded in the seed I generated for Link and Elias earlier because of that, because of the power bomb in Alco.
Yeah, thankfully, we would have told you if you got the wrong seed. It actually would not be the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
The Super Bros is going in here with Metroid Prime. Of course, only vulnerable to 1 beam at a time. The first sub-chamber will be weak to ice and power and wave once. Second sub-chamber will add ice to that. And third sub-chamber will add plasma. And the last sub-chamber, it'll just do whatever it wants because Metroid Prime is dumb and awful and stupid.
Yeah.
There are a couple things from here on out that Super Bros can do to speed up the fight, though. And those are snipes and turnarounds, as I generally refer to them as.
Yeah, super missiles probably being the most helpful since they home in.
What happened there?
They only take 5 missiles, so you can. If he gets a lot of power phases, he can speed up this fight considerably.
Super Bros not even opting for the turnaround there. So when you deal enough damage to Metroid Prime to knock it into the next phase, it charges at you. So near the end of that charge, you can hit it if you're standing in the right place, and that's called a snipe. And at the end of the charge, it'll turn around, and you can damage it there as well with the current beam. And with those combined, you can actually end up skipping phases depending on the beam that you're currently on. But Super Bros not getting either of those, not even trying for the snipes, but not really managing to get any of the turnarounds either.
Fortunately, charged ice shots are a little harder to aim or land or to hit your targets with than ice spreader.
Yeah, with charged ice beam, you need to know when to shoot and when not to shoot. You gotta predict Metroid Prime's movements if you want to hit them with them. And if you can get those predictions done good, it's actually faster to use charged ice shots than ice spreader. But
true.
It's a similar case to using dashes to climb tower instead of using the cutscene, where if you aren't good or if you miss it once or twice, then ice spreader is definitely faster.
Yeah. Similar with super missiles, where it's hard to land your shots with power beam because it doesn't home in. It's easy to miss, but super missiles home in.
Thankfully, we have those. Unfortunately, Wave Beam turns off the visor, which doesn't let you home in and use the only boon to Wave Beam.
Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Too bad he doesn't have Wave Buster to auto lock on.
Right? The true power of Wave Buster revealed. Nah, that was... If you're gonna go for the snipe, you need to kind of stand in the central gutter. Or just outside of the central gutter.
He was in the right spot, he was just aiming too high.
Ah, was that? Okay. I thought it was a little too far to the right.
In the sub chambers after 2, the gutters are a little shorter, so you want to stand a little behind them.
Okay.
Now we're into sub-chamber 3. Or is it 4?
This is 4. So Metroid Prime can pick whatever visors it wants. It can swap mid-phase, and it can do turbo mode.
Yeah, or it could
Yeah, I always call them visors because Metroid Prime closes its visor whenever it does it, so that's just kind of how I remembered it. I know they're beams, it's just, it's bad nomenclature off my part. That was too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Fortunately, we're getting a wave beam.
Fortunately?
Wave beam is awful, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, fortunately,
wave beam is easily the worst beam you could get for the EXO fight.
It's only fortunate because it homes in.
Not even that good either.
No. There is no fortunate, in my opinion, on wave beam.
I usually find it easier to get the, like the melee stun lock or damage lock, whatever you call it, with wave. Yeah.
The manipulation.
Yeah. I find it easier with wave, but that's just me.
So that is one thing we should have mentioned. I mean, it didn't come into play, but if you use melee manipulation in Subchamber 4, then EXO prioritizes melee attacks over beam swaps. So you can actually lock it into a beam phase if it's a beam phase you like. Did I say beam enough?
I don't remember.
No, not even close.
Letting the music play.
Yes, thank you, Super Bros. Oh, please don't white screen. So...
Oh, that would be terrible.
Similarly to how if you skip the cutscene too early, you don't get music. If you skip the cutscene too late, then the screen just turns white, and it will never not turn white. You have to fight Essence blind. Now, thankfully, since the game just handed us all visors, just pleasantly handed it to us throughout the race, this will be a very quick and brutal Essence execution.
That reminds me, it was very awkward to route that thermal visor.
Yeah, because you knew where it was, but you didn't have the space jump to go for it, and it's Tricomp's pit, which is just an awful location in general. Ugh, you rarely go through it more than once.
Yeah. That's why I was hoping I would get that NSJ, but I decided not to try and learn that in the middle of a race.
Yeah, learning tricks mid-race is cool. So Super Bros was simultaneously going for attack cancels and going for pool cancels there. It seemed like. But yeah, you generally just want to focus on one or the other. Either way, he also got a pool skip, so that was just a really bad pool in general, unfortunately. When Essence is too close to the exoskeleton, when it comes time to spawn a pool, it just won't, because it's rude. This should be a good pool placement, though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so how these work here, these are pool cancels that Super Bros is going for. Phase-on is only consumed when you're standing in the pool and shooting, so what Super Bros is doing is stepping in and out of the pool to preserve the phase-on for as much as possible. Eventually, the pool will decay anyway. I believe it's after 15 seconds, the pool just starts to naturally decay. So we can't do this forever, but yeah, you can see it's decaying now. And it's gone. But there we go, one pool, and we went all the way from 25% health to like 20%, 15% maybe. That's the power of pool cancels. Generally, 3 pooling is faster, and 3 pooling involves 2 attack cancel phases and 1 pool cancel phase, but... Oh. That's...
Oh.
Unfortunately, Essence was just... What is this?
What is he doing?
What? Unfortunately, THK crashed the game in the room after Central Dynamo. Fortunate too. It was a really close race, but alas. Yeah. At least this is why we have losers bracket, huh? It just means you'll have a better success story when you claw on your way back up.
And there's getting spawned.
Just, yeah. Since we see Fission Metroids, you're clear to just mag jump. And it's dead.
Alright.
GG's. An unfortunate end to a very, very close race. That was a great race, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if the seed was awful and required so much backtracking and was linear for the first hour, the ending made it very fun and interesting. And you two were, again, keeping pace really nicely throughout, even throughout the linear sections. Super Bros has finished now, and we'll see if we can get him in for an interview. I don't know, would it be in bad taste to ask Super Bros why he didn't skip the maze? Because I was going to ask him why he didn't skip the maze, but... I don't know. I guess I understand why now.
No, I don't see why not. I mean, I'm just curious.
Is he having problems with the bot too?
He might. Let me ask. Beating crash before loading the room in Central Dynamo once before when you skip the maze. Huh. Yeah. You didn't even get the chance to see Firing Squad, huh? Yeah, I mean, as THK says, I imagine it has something to do with just overloading the game with entities or particle effects because, you know, you've got the whole lightning maze going on. I wonder if the crash might actually be dependent on the maze, like, depend on how many walls there are.
I have no idea.
That'd be weird.
Hey, Super
Hey,
Bros.
Super
Hello
Bros.
there.
Hey.
What,
So
what happened? I looked at the IRC. What happened?
I crashed after Central Dynamo. I was in go mode and tried to super missile the turrets, and the game just crashed on me.
Oh. Did you skip the maze?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's not suggested because there's a good chance the game might crash, whether you're playing on Dolphin or on Wii.
Yeah, I thought it was a dolphin-only crash, but it turns out it's not.
I saw that it also happened to Viapron at the exact same spot.
Oof.
Okay.
So what did you think
Yeah,
overall?
it sucked.
The...
There you go, you got your answer immediately.
There's your answer. There's your answer.
Yeah, that early game was garbage. I mean, you had to backtrack maybe 3 or 4 times.
For those who are
Yeah.
For those who are just joining us, first missiles were in Ruined Nursery.
Oh god.
That alone should tell you how that spoke for the whole scene, by the way. It did not get any better.
With bombs and landing site.
Yep, bombs were in landing site.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And I mean, it was a pretty unique race because there was no scramble for Phazon. We got that almost immediately, and there was no scramble for Plasma because we got Space Jump on there. The scramble and what took the speed so long was for Ice Beam.
On Tharnus of all things.
Yeah, Ice
Yes,
Beam
it
Tharnus.
was. So like, okay, so my original plan was gonna go with Chozo, go to Fort Chozo, clean up whatever checks I have there. But it was like, yeah, I've already done that like that same kind of route for most of these seeds, and like, let's try something different. Just go to Findrana, and then I went through labs just so I can get my 2 artifacts, and then I went out of labs because I didn't have Ice Beam during that. So I went back to the entrance to the labs and on my way to Thardus. So I fought him, and I was like, oh my god, why was Ice Beam there?
I shot a few angry shots myself at that.
Yeah.
It's just...
Should have shot still myself.
So of course that was a pretty linear seed right up until Wave Beam, and you two were keeping pace with each other pretty well. THK was ahead for most of the linear section of the race, but you were keeping pace really well, Super Bros, and of course your decision to go to labs instead did indeed put you in the lead, as THK opted to go and clear out Chozo. But but I will note, I don't know if you saw where Boost Ball was in the credits, but THK.
No, I didn't. I didn't pay attention to it. What was it again?
So when you went straight
research access.
Elite Research Access. So when you opted to go straight into Phazon Depths, THK just fought the Elite Pirate and ducked out, grabbed Boost Ball, and that gave him a bit of an edge. So even though you were ahead from the routing, the fact that THK had Boost Ball and already had the Furnace artifact, we didn't know who was going to win the race or not at that point. It was looking juicy. It was looking like it could have been a very, very close race.
I can already tell you how my route would have been. Like, after the Fungal Hall Access artifact, I would have just ducked back through, climbed PPC, headed to Talon, and gone to final bosses from there.
Whenever I was on my way for the last 2 artifacts, the 2 artifacts in Phazon, I was planning on getting out. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have Boost Ball, so I had to go ahead and fight OP.
Yeah.
To get out of there.
Just half pipe bomb jump out of there. Or
No.
dash.
Just
How about no?
Yeah, we saw you trying to auto. I assume you were just kind of an autopilot when you tried to boost Ridley.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, I thought I had boost. It's like second nature. Like I thought I was gonna boost it, apparently I don't have it.
Yeah, I think.
And that was a long fight.
I think that was the first time we had a full Ridley fight in this tournament.
And you reminded us all how awful that fight actually is. Wow,
Yes,
that
it
was
is.
boring. By no fault of your own. That's all the game's fault, by the way. Let me specify. The
Yes, it
Ridley
is.
fight is awful.
Like the mouth whenever you dash is just terrible.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they adjusted it in Trilogy, so that way you can actually aim at it.
So,
Dear God.
Super Bros, you do have I mean, I would expect you to take the win because we're in tournament top 8 bracket, all that. But is there a chance that you would want to reschedule this because I crashed? I mean, you do have that option. It's up to you, man.
Alright.
You don't have to feel pressure to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm not pressuring you. I'm just letting you know there's that option. I fully expect you to take the win. I mean, we're in top 8 bracket. It's like, do what you can to win.
Yeah. No judges from anyone. If I hear anyone judges, then you're bad, and I hate you. But yes.
Alright,
so, I mean,
THK.
Oh.
Do you like Fusion Suit?
I don't mind it. No,
He didn't use it.
Are you not lying?
I'm not lying.
Okay. Because if you say you don't like it, I'm just gonna take the win.
Fair enough.
So rematch both of us in Fusion Suit.
This is the penance.
If you're gonna race in fusion suit, yes.
All right, that's a deal.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Well, there we go. We're gonna have a rematch later, folks. You saw how close this race already was. You know how well matched these runners are, so make sure to catch it. As both of our runners will be wearing Pop-Tarts instead of spacesuits.
Yeah. Do we have any closing thoughts?
I am never skipping the maze ever again.
Please don't be a bash and skip a 50 square maze.
Wrong kind of skip.
Yeah, the other skip.
I don't recommend skipping that maze. There's a good chance the game's gonna crash.
The only kind of maze skip I'm gonna do is the actual maze skip, not the dip out of the room.
Oh dear. But yeah, rematch.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
As long as you're wearing fusion suit.
Yeah, I will be wearing it.
All right, we got a deal. So that'll be it for this match. Be sure to follow our runners and follow Ginger Dragon. And the next match should be Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern between Bash Prime and Gingerous. So
Boss down, by the way, in the channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to tune into that and whatever other matches coming up. And we'll see you later. I've been Op82.
I've been Ginger Dragon. Also, go follow Op82 and Superbros and THK. It was a great race.
All right.
And Ginger.
All have a good.
Yeah.
Follow everyone here.
Do it.
All right. See you next
And
mission.
thank you both for
Right.
commentating again.
No
Yeah.
problem. All right. See you next mission.
See ya.
Alright, see y'all guys later.